here we are. I do believe it is time for the rising.
I've been thinking that I can't quite get enough time on the inside of the cycle that you spin with gravity and dust. I've fallen in between the planets and the sun into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you.
I'm dealing with a commission spammer. Anyway, let me just go ahead and tab across to where's the chat? There's the chat. Let's see, does my main account actually work? Does the live now message even work on Moot? Yep. Yes, it does. It works, and it works exceptionally well. Let's go. Let's go to the game, shall we? Gameplay. That works. Go down here. I've had my wolf sitting here for like an hour already. So, time to head to the Ox Castle. That's some good stuff. Approaching the minstrel menacingly. But first, let's talk to the rising attendant, shall we? Looking to the past, we take solace in the present, and to think of what the future may hold. That is the very essence of the rising. This year, we have prepared a spectacular fireworks celebration. It is sure to enthrall everyone in attendance. The Rising is a period of remembrance that commemorates those lives that were lost during the great tragedy that was the Calamity. We also pay a tribute to the unsung heroes who risked life and limb, that others might know a brighter future. And so the streets were decorated with somber trappings, and the night sky filled with vibrant fireworks. May the solemn atmosphere and bright lights above spur us to reflect on the doom portended by Dalamud, and we might give thanks for the present and muster hope for a brighter tomorrow. I should have... Oh, wait a moment. The rising vendor in Limsa looks familiar. Oh boy, I can get some Realm Reborn Red. Grab some meteor showers. I'm grabbing some Realm Reborn Red. Wait, where did the Realm Reborn Red go? I'm also grabbing some Heaven's Crackers. And obviously a bunch of Magic Prisms. Meteor Survivor. Sort. I got the Realm Reborn Red. Let's go talk to the Wandering Minstrel, why don't we? Thankful 13. Ah, my good man, how are you doing? The Symphony of Life. The Wandering Minstrel is concerned for a visit to Vilbrand. This quest is available for a limited time only. Oh, well now, if it isn't my friend Kinesi. It's a pleasure to see you again, and a stroke of serendipity that it should be here and now. You see, earlier I chanced to visit a woman who was looking for an acquaintance. Being a visitor to Vilbrand, however, she struggles to make headway, and could use the assistance of a reliable adventurer. If you are willing to provide your aid, I should be glad to compensate you for your troubles. I only ask that you share the details with me afterwards. As a minstrel, I am ever in search of inspiration for song. And much can be had during the rising when we remember the past even as we look to the future. So what say you? Will you do me this favor? Of course, you can count on me. Of course, you can count on me. I am truly grateful. Without further ado, I bid you seek out the woman in question, a keeper of the moon garbed in red. He was making inquiries over at the Aft Castle and is like to still be there. While you attend her, I shall be nearby taking in the observance. I look forward to hearing your report at the conclusion of your task. Querying Keeper of the Moon. Who's this? Still, not so much as a clue. Where could she have gotten to? There's something... Is everything alright? The minstrel sent you to help me? Well, now, how very thoughtful of him. I must admit, I am at my wit's end. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Batu Molko, a member of Orchestra Gridania. And as you've already heard, I'm searching for someone. Can I truly count on your aid? Of course you can. As a Gridanian myself. So, the person I seek is a woman named Annie Wheatley. I have to find her. I simply have to. Why do you want... Is she a loved one? Is she a loved one? Loved one? Perish the thought! He's my biggest rival. I need to settle matters with her. The Moilies is a musician like me, and we've been battling it out in exams and competitions for years now. Freakishly talented is Nimuli. Looks carefully free as you please, but no one immerses themselves in the music like her. And her expressiveness is second to none. Hard as I practice, more often than not, she'd get the better of me. then she disappeared, just up and left. Sometime after the calamity struck. Word has it she became an adventurer. But it makes no sense. She had poured her life into music. Why would she suddenly cast it aside? She hasn't been seen in Gridania since then, and for a while I feared the worst. But then an acquaintance involved in the rising told me that she's been seen in Limsa, and I made my way over as fast as I could. By airship, I'm guessing. Not that I care for her or anything. I just want to give her a piece of my mind, is all. Tell her to return to music and not waste her talents. So you do care for her. Since arriving here, I haven't found a single clue. I'm not sure where to begin looking. Drinking holes are usually a good bet for information. I am partial to Biscarans, but that's obviously in the Shrouds, though. On Twelveswood. Indeed, in which case, we'll want to head over into the tavern yonder, the Drowning something. What? The Drowning Wench. Thank you very much. God damn it, wait up, will you? Wait up, Batu. Right, the Drowning Wench. That was the name. How macabre. Anyway, let's try speaking with the barkeep first. Oi! Frankenese. Well, that's what you're having, but you don't look as though you're here for food and drink. What can I do for you for then? Actually, we're looking for Mikote, secret son to be specific. Adventurer, what else from Gridania, name of Animuili. Right, the archer lass. I remember signing her up and seeing her running around these parts. Ah. That being said, we ain't supposed to divulge the particulars of guild members. Well, I suppose there's no harm in sharing a thing or two. After the calamity, we had no sort of inquiries for missing persons, and I understand the pain in not knowing what's become of your own. Since signing up with the guild, Animal has been mainly taking on little tasks, delivering packages, clearing away debris, and searching for people too. That's rather unexpected. I assumed adventurers did grander things, like exploring new lands and solving mysteries. Oh, why would Muili give up her life's passion? Some few adventurers embark on grand quests and accomplish great feats, it's true enough. But most are content to make a difference in folks' everyday lives. And Animuili struck me as a sort that would simply enjoyed helping others. And so I have to remember the calamity turned lives upside down. I expect you had reasons for choosing a new path. Pattern is always so difficult for me. I'm used to speaking proper English, but this is shortening words like that is just sailor speak. Just trips me up every time. Now and if you want to track down your friend, the quickest way would be through her work. Late she's been taking on a bunch of jobs for the Rising. Oh, links up with one of her clients. You could do worse than have a chat with the bloke. Fair distance to the Bismarck, and I'd hate for our visit to run afoul of Limsa's less savoury elements. Make sure she gets where she needs to go safely, eh? Thank you, Badron. I'll keep your words in mind. Don't mention it, lass. And whatever it is you intend afterwards, I pray you're able to reunite with Animuili. I wanted to tell Animuili to give adventuring a return to music. Now I'm not so sure. What led her to make her choice? By retracing her steps, perhaps I can understand her better. I must say, it's amazing how quickly we managed to pick up her trail with your help. I'm also impressed that Baderon remembers the adventurers he's met. Right. Let's do as suggested and seek out Master Lingsaf. Pray, lead the way. The Bismarck is the home of the Culinarians Guild. So this is the Bismarck. Did you... Okay, Daisy, this place is famous not only for its cuisine, but for hosting soirees with renowned musicians as well. It's a great honor to be invited to perform here. And Emily and I used to make a big fuss about who would get the call first. Master Lingsaf. Well, you do got questions written all over your faces. What is it you've been needing? We're looking for an adventurer. Name is Animuili. Oh yes, Animuili. Helped us set up a stall for the Rising, she did. Festival's close to her heart apparently, and she worked like a woman possessed. We finished in no time thanks to her. I see. Did she mention where she was lodging by any chance? Not to me, she didn't. Just was helping the Yellow Jackets over with the fireworks, so perhaps he wants to talk to a yo-yo over at the Coral Tower. Keep us at the peace and limbs Lominsa. Thank you. We'll head there at once. Making some food for the festivities, my good man. What? Oh, shoot me. There's a whale of a tale behind the name of this place. Well, it's the tale of a whale, actually. Bismarck devoured all that lay in his path, and the restaurant hopes its diners will follow suit. You try to keep up, but there are adventurers in this apothecary too, delivering herbs by the sounds of it. When you think about it, we rely on adventurers for many things in everyday life. That being said, no matter how essential the task, really Nimwilla doesn't need to be the one to do them. He has incredible talent as a musician and loved being one. What could have happened to make her abandon her path? Yo-yo! Oh, Brena kindly Albacanese. What brings you to the Coral Tower this fine evening? Excuse me, but you're in the way. Actually, we're looking for an adventurer. Name's in... Aye, we're out only merely procure us some ingredients for the fireworks. Can't have too much of the flaming colors this time of year, as I'm sure you can appreciate. As I understand it, she wants to aid them and suffer in the calamity's wake. And was keen as mustard to be involved with aught to do with the rising. That's so. If you wants to know where she is, I suggest you speak with Doraphia, the headmistress of Limlane's Shoals. And Emily regularly lends her a hand at the orphanage. And I chanced upon Dorothea earlier. She was on her way to have a cup of tea at the missing member. So she'd like to be over at the Arps Castle if you can find her. Might be if she can direct you to your friend. She's a rival, not a friend. But I'll do as you suggest and look for Miss Dorothea. Thank you for the advice. Who's the missing member? Luckily, that's literally just a straight line. The missing member is right here. It's right there. Where? There we go. I beg your pardon. Why'd you be Miss Doraphia of Limlane Shoals? Ah, that's me, all right. And who might you be? Hey there, kid. Oh, that's the way of it. Nemoili's been doing all sorts of odd jobs for us, from making repairs around the place to procuring necessities. All the children adore her, ain't that right, Richa? Nemoili always plays songs for us. Beautiful, soothing songs. She still performs even now. Most of the little ones at the shows lost their families in the calamity. Years on, they still suffer from nightmares and anxiety. Music, what Nemoili is, plays, comforts them like nothing else. No. To know to do that, she herself must have known tragedy too. So she didn't abandon her passion, rather shares it. See, at first I thought only to convince Nemoili to return to music, but now I understand why she made her choice. What she's doing is meaningful, and it wouldn't be right to tell her to give it up. So, what should I say to her when we meet? I'm at a complete loss. Oh, Richard's about to say something, I think. You're Nemoili's friend, right? Do you miss her? Remember, Richard, we're not friends, but rivals. That's right, rivals! About an hour long. I hope this is about enough time to tide us over to the ad break. Who am I fooling? I haven't only disappear, but take up a dangerous trade besides. Mr. as well as feared for her. And when I imagined that I wouldn't be able to strive beside her or hear her music anymore. Too much for me to bear. And when you find Nimue, tell her you're glad to see her again. You never know when a loved one will be taken from you. So make sure to leave naught unsaid. That is something as I've learned over the years. Now then, if you'd been bent on making Nimue go back, then I would have feigned ignorance, but as it stands, I see no reason to hide her whereabouts. You'll find her in Airport, over in western Lenosha. The area was arded by the calamity, and she was there to do her bit. She went there to do her bit. Take the ferry in front of the Fisherman's Guild. It sails straight to the port. I will. Thank you, both of you. Be seeing you. Be seeing you as well, Ratcha. It's been a while. Been a year. Let me actually bring out the starboard. One up Shiva. There's the starboard. To the Fisherman's Guild. Fisherman's Friends. Bottoms. In the course of searching for Nimue, I've come to realize many things. For one, if I tried to make her go home, she doesn't like to listen. No, we'd probably end up shouting at each other and parting on bad terms. That's the last thing I want. And I'm truly grateful to you and everyone for opening my eyes. Just to confirm, you're coming to Airport too, yes? Starting to feel a little nervous, but use the support. To Airport. For 40 gil. Slightly cheaper than teleporting. Yes. Going to Mr. Raffian, he really should be working in this area. And we're back. So where do you want the crate? Voice. It's her. Look at that. My thanks, lass. You're always a great help. I'll take it from here so you can run along and collect your reward. When you have time, come and play some songs at our village again, eh? Drills. The drills. They're Nimue, I found you at last. Ato? Good gods, it's been so long. Been so long, that's all you have to say? You vanished with nary a word. No one knew you were where you were. Any idea how worried I've been? What's this all of a sudden? I feel as if I'm missing something. Actually, she's been looking around Limsa for you. You thought I'd given up music and came all this way to drag me back. Flattering in a way. That was the original plan anyway, before I learned that you've been dedicating yourself to those who suffered in the calamity. But you've been using music to bring people comfort. My father fought and fell at Cartano. And when my sickly mother died after that, it made me stop and consider what I truly wanted to achieve with the gifts I have. It didn't take long to arrive at the answer. I wanted to share the joy of music with all who strive to make their way in our calamity-ravaged world. Yes, I understand that now. Yours is a worthwhile calling. I won't try to convince you to come back. Still, I can't help but feel sad. I'd assumed you'd always be there as my rival, but then you gave that up and found another path. Gave up? Hardly. You've always pushed me forward with your relentless pursuit of perfection. And I felt that I needed to find my own sound. One day, I hope to express my experiences on this journey in song. And when I do, you'd better still be there with your skills sharp as ever. Spoken like a true rival. All this time, I've been running around in circles. It goes without saying that you can do as you please. I want you to promise me one thing. Wherever you are, stay safe and visit me from time to time. 2 things! But alright, I can do that much. Nancy, you really taken a weight off my heart. And I can't thank you enough for accompanying me all this way. I am truly glad that the minstrel sent you. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, they never take names into account for obvious reasons, because there are so many edge cases you would need to think of. Now then, you and I have some catching up to do. I want to know everything, where you've been, what you've seen, the songs you've played, both as a friend and a rival. See you two in Limsa. You've seen Batumolko's quest to find her dear friend to a happy conclusion. The wandering minstrel will be eager for your report. I think that Batu would come looking for me. I hear the children of the orphanage are quite fond of you. What do you play for them? All sorts of songs, but classic On Windy Meadows is probably their favorite. Nothing warms the heart but like seeing their smiles, let me tell you. You should join me for a duet next time. What? I'm a busy person, I have you know. But if you insist, I suppose I can spare a moment. It just melts my heart. Oh, this is that's so sweet. Playing for the orphans. Yes, I would want to go to Limsa. To the Arch Castle. Welcome back, my friend. By a related expression, I take it you met with success in your search. Yes, I did. So the two friends whose paths diverged after Calamity were happily reunited during the Rising, with each gaining newfound understanding for the other. It is a joyous outcome, and I am glad I entreated your aid. I must say, it is quite fascinating how we define ourselves through our connections. Our endeavors may be our own and no one else's. Yet there are often others who walk the self-same path, and their presence can serve to guide and inspire. Be it a shining beacon, a warming flame, or a consuming blaze, how those individuals are perceived may vary, but it is by virtue of their existence that we are able to see where we presently stand. Yes, I believe I have the makings of a new verse, and I owe it to you. If you have time still, I should like to hear your tale in more detail. Will you not join me for the fireworks? We have a moment before the display begins. While we wait, will you not lend an ear to my verse? It is a song of comfort and hope, dedicated to all who forge on in the calamity's wake. Well, I know what's going to happen. One strumming that lute, and there goes the... Oh, there it is again. Huh? What happened? Where? Wait. Britannia? How did I get here? Greetings, Warrior of Light. Greetings, Warrior of Light. It's Naoki! It's Yoshi P! This is a world that exists outside your reality. Would it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. It's a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. Lest you wonder, an enchanting concert is to be held at this venue, and I have come to attend it. Music is about enjoying sound. Everyone should be able to enjoy it freely. These are the words of a comrade and composer. Looking back, I marvel at how long we have been on this journey with you and yours. We have experienced good times and bad, partaking of the sweet and the bitter both. But through it all, ever did music resound, captivating and wondrous. Even as our journey unfolded, many events have taken place in the world beyond. Events that shape our values and way of life. I, for one, have changed with them, and I'm quite certain you have as well. So it only follows that this world too must undergo change. A transformation driven by our hope that your journey will always be worthwhile. As we forge ahead, nothing would please us more than to continue having you there beside us, enjoying your adventures freely, to the accompaniment of marvelous music. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. This world shall yet endure, and as we continue on our way, I pray that the notes that resound from each of us shall have occasion to rise together once more in harmony. Till that day, I wish you safe and happy travels. Fare you well. Well, Yoshi P had a lot to say. Let me just copy the entire dialogue here. I'll just save that for later reference. Countless souls abide in this world, and the connections we forge with one another give rise to the symphony of life. In the course of your journeys, you will have heard such music. You yourself have been a performer, creating music with those around you. In recognition of this, I wish to dedicate to you another verse, that your footfalls may resound for all to hear. Would have been funny if it actually dropped another line in. It dropped another memory sequence. Upon the wind they echo fall, songs of life upon a star, with journeys mark and lands abounds, beyond the morrow to resound. The sun may set and twilight fall, the stars gleam on a blackened pole. Our song shall light the way and guide us forth to break of day. We make our way in the journey of life. We choose with whom we walk. Sometimes, however, someone may appear upon the road unannounced, and we find ourselves taken in directions we had not imagined. For instance, had you not lent young Batu your aid, she and Nimue would not enjoy the connection they now share. And thus appear before us, or others. Thus appear before others is your destiny, I dare say. And I cannot help but wonder what you will see and hear in your journeys to come. When next we meet, I pray you will regale me with your tales once more. Of course. Bam. There it is again. Got the Dalamud. The Symphony of Life. Quest complete. Thankful 13. But there is another quest. Prelude's Call. The wandering minstrel regards you with a curious gaze. Though favoring the afterglow of the fireworks, are you? You look somewhat dazed, as if you have just awakened from a dream. Yeah, you could kind of say that. You actually had a dream, you say. And in it, you met an individual who bore an uncanny resemblance to me. I know not the significance of your vision. I have an inkling as to this enchanted concert that was mentioned. If you're otherwise unoccupied, would you care to attend it together? Excellent. Let us make our way to Miketo's amphitheater in Old Gridania at once. And I'm copying that one as well. So apparently the Naoki Yoshida sequences are not as non-canon as I expected. Miketo's amphitheater. It appears we have arrived during an intermission. Do you see the piano on stage? It is there for one and all to play during the rising. Speaking of which, as young Animuli also knew music is possessed with the power to comfort and inspire. It can even restore faded memories to vibrant life, together with the emotions they once evoked. With these wondrous effects in mind, was the piano set up. Quite inspired, would you not agree? Ah, a performer is taken to the stage. The masked pianist. Payload! This is an unmistakable arpeggio. Could it be? This song is familiar to me. The performer could well be an esteemed predecessor of mine. There's only one way to know for certain. I shall go and speak with him after he has finished playing. Arpeggio, yeah. Apologies for the wait. My suspicions were correct. Permit me to introduce to you the legendary composer. Nay, it isn't my place to reveal his identity. Not when he has gone to such lengths to remain anonymous. He might simply delight in music with us. Know, however, that you have been touched by his works. Somewhere out there. Yes, I guarantee. This woman is an accomplished adventurer and renowned hero besides. Might you have any words you would like to offer her? Yo. Greetings, adventurer. Tell me, have you been enjoying the music that colors your journey? This question, I also pose to you over yonder. Me? Me? And there's the fourth wall break. It's not only the battles and stories, but the music which brings them to life. But how you choose to interact with the game that truly shapes the experience. Thanks for being part of this final yet unending fantasy. I give you my heartfelt thanks. And there we have the fourth wall break. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this gift. Oh, I do remember a name Kontiki. It's a little project of mine. Don't mention anything to our minstrel friend, though. Oi? Did they just literally break the fourth wall in the presence of my character? It seems you are privy to a secret. But worry not, I'm not one to pry. Now then, enveloped in the warmth of enchanting music, I shall return to my wanderings. After all, the adventure promises to continue for quite some time to come. Ah! What's the secret? Just gave me some orchestrion rolls. Well. Let's go with it quick. I'll just park myself up right here and just go grab a drink. Because I need to grab a drink. Put it on BRB, but I will go ahead and keep the music paused. And we're back. Now, I guess I should update the title. Plays over on Twitch. But my stream manager. I just grabbed down a drink, by the way, so I just. No, I don't have anything if I hydrate, it's true. I should also go ahead and activate all these. I guess it's time to head over to Rod's at Han. Now, come to catch a flight, have you? Well, then you're in luck. Things have finally come back to normal. No, I actually don't have any plans to get on an airship myself. I just like seeing people coming and going, wondering who they are and what they're up to. Sounds silly, I know. So, just... It's your kid? Access path. Kilopalam nourishments. Up here into the castle. Not officially a castle. once more unto the void. Barshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah, Kinesi. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for Aoife, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Yoshida's suggestion, I began providing said Aoife in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent. I should inform Yoshida and Estinian, and then go collect my other vessels from the other. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited the chambers earlier, but I suspect you'll find her in the corridor connecting Yui and Kama. It seems she's grown partial at the view of the city at the forts. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Sorry, Starboard, but right now you are not safe. You won't be safe in the 13th. And obviously, I have to go ahead and get the up a little bit for the void. I'll go up a little for the void, so... I think I figured out the identity of that mellow musician. Dope and soft. Zero.
Everyone is so carefree.
That seemed to... Why did you not enable the transparency? There we go.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant.
Zero,
Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end. At times, a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos.
Is that so?
Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void sent at heart.
No wonder he's given his...
But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Because I kicked his ass once, and by the gods, I would do so again.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
That's good. Actually, everyone's feeling much better already, so...
So you're heading back now? Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
There's Varshan, there's Yoshida, there's Zero, there's Justinian. Let's get the optional dialogue out of the way first. Oh, wait, I forgot to turn off cutscene. I've been at the great work, discussing our experiences in the Void with the alchemists. Though they found it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that darkness prevents souls from finding rest. If you're ready to get back to it, then so am I. How much ether? I can't remember the last time I felt such fullness. I can get used to this. I get used to this.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
Alright, Varshan.
What is it?
Is everything alright, Varshan? What is it, Vitra?
He's calling.
What? Vitra?
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable.
You startled the...
Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
You called...
Perhaps
you
she crossed
startled
over
the
to
whole
the
damn
source, then
city
immediately
for a
turned
hunch.
back.
On a hunch.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
Garlemald.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
Uh-oh.
As good a place to start as any.
Call Alphino and Alize.
My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdire was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well.
Uh-oh.
Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald.
Twins.
It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust?
Oh, he's talking to Alphino.
Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
Tertium.
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Gods revel, lands tremble. Welcome to patch 6.3. Sister, was it really you? We have no reason to doubt Vitra. Let us depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. But that was a dragon's roar. Quite a trick imbuing one's voice of evil. That was the voice, the fool! Estinian is understandably bewildered. By all accounts, Ajda is Golbez's prisoner. Yet if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make the Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Everyone teleports, including myself. Do I get dragged along? Yes. Yes, I do. Speaking of which, it's cold. Oh, even Varshan gets a nice warm coat. Ah, oops, I forgot to do the dialogue.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Speak of the devil. Alfino, Alize! Look at you, matching coats!
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
Just the way I reacted there. Look at you two, matching coats!
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Restoration. Wait.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
I can't help but do that, Joe.
The 13th! After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while.
Ooh, Ali says.
But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
Indeed.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
But I thought you were busy.
I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
Zero has given us no reason.
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galmald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
Or rift.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants.
Reapers.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Oh.
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
I'm hearing this music. I'm hearing... Da, 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 da. I'm hearing a part of the Endwalker leitmotif. But not completed. Incomplete.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start, though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
To Camp Broken Glass. Egg flight. Oh, it's snowing. What? Voidsent uses. Lest you think I have feelings on this, I don't. What others do is not my concern. I knew the twins would disappoint. I had tempered my hopes, but thanks to Alfino and Alize, we might yet learn something on Ashdaya. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at camp. Let's see what we'll find at this village. I expect it's been a while since you spoke with Euless. I'll be glad to see you. People here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with Voidsent. Oh, Kinesi, what a welcome surprise. I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt you, Euless, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefings, so you called a good time. Is this about the Voidsent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper Arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village here. They're in the Lapis Manalis cabin. The Scythe wielders fought pacts of Voidsent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. When some were amassed as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land, and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alfino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. It would still be over in Cerulean Engines, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tappa's Den. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Jeturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. Why do I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alize, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. And does Alfino stay behind? Yes, he does. I shall go and brief the contingent on the Voidsent issue. But they too may be prepared. Oh, he's going to prep. you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. It doesn't matter to me.
What was it you wished to talk about?
It's voiced so I'm...
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Well, you coming? You coming? Come on, make your way. We're not... Taber's Den's not that far. Zero? We should get back to it. Oh, but before we do... You're alright, Zero. Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Now that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. Not much farther to the Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. They just don't target if you're 10 levels above. Also, I am getting close to the level cap already. There's Jarek, there's Spirited Engineer. This is the right thing to do. It's one of the engineers, I think. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. He left, your contingent friends came along. Lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we are truly grateful. We're grateful to you too. Alice, the trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magic snowcraft repaired. One abandoned in Cerulean engines. We were told you might be up to the task. So you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took a call in the craft on account of their size. And as I used them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come back with us back to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. Oh, whoops. Get the dialogue. So far so good, Canadian. Let's be on our way. Oh, I wanted the mount. I'm hoping for a mount. The Evelyn Rhyme. The mortals are more sensitive than the cold than I realized. My body is made differently, so I feel nothing. Don't you worry, the mammoth is in good hands. Thank goodness we were able to find someone to help with repairs. Alfino? Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the crops. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. Mammoth is big and so are its parts, and strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. Finished learning about the mountain, I take it. Learning about the mountain, I take it. Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the sight of the snowcraft. My back's perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. Pretty strong backs. We have matters here on hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist this point? Oh, never mind, there's just 2 strong backs and a guard. How about you, Zero? Payment for answering my question. Hardly something that demands payment. Be glad for your contribution in this. Alfino has been added to the Unending Codex. Alice has been added to the Unending Codex. Gallian Empire has been added to the Unending Codex. The code, you could just, if there's multiple entries, just do the Codex expands. The Unending Codex expands. First, I didn't know what to make of Zero, but her frankness speaks to me. I like her. Not that I understand Alize's answer, but a debt is a debt. Kindled Spirit. Alfino is in need of a helping hand. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsebank brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We've yet to deliver a share of supplies to her team. And I would appreciate if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Knazy, looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day. Which is why I had in mind to go and patrol the Elven Rhine. Shall we? Exterminate Metal Gear Solid. Voidsent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. Hopefully not for much longer. We'll follow this road eastward and have a look to the north. If you should encounter any voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Oh, there's a purple destination. Oh no, that's an evil one. First location. Survey. No, I don't want to target the cerulean sprite. Why would I need that? You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant points. Oh wait, these guys I've seen. Guys came from the new guy factory. That talk to Anze. Ooh, is up the train tracks. Hello, good. And they're dead.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward.
Aye.
If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Just try not to overdo it, eh?
Oh? Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits? Still, I appreciate your concern. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble.
I hope so too.
I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
He's a survivor. Meanwhile, at Tertium. At Tertium. Red.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment.
Good old.
Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Butz, they call them.
But ah, so that's how you pronounce it.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right?
Oh.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Warms the soul.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Oh. Oh, that must be the spice.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Fire, spicy.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
Yes. Yes, he is.
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Oh, they're dressed in...
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino, Alize.
Oh? What? And now, the quest is complete. I'll take the money. He was out on patrol, so if he's come back early, then... Well, shouldn't you see what's wrong? It seems urgent. Got a bad feeling about this. An unforeseen bargain. This distressed soldier has ill tidings to share with you. Give the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. But Yoshida and the others. Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. We count on your aid, Zero. I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You ask me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the boots I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch this encampment? That way more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well, unless we come under attack, I will do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Yoshida and the others and assist with the evacuation. Oh, ad break. I'll hit the button now because otherwise it will just beep again in a minute. Oh no, it's solo duty. Come, we need to find our comrades. Tertium will be fine. Euros and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Void Scent. Comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Kinesi? Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note, if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Not yet. Since we're in a short period of time where we actually have time to, where there's ad break going on, I can actually do this. We jump over to the Dominant Enclave. Go to the summoning bell. Money. Send him again. Withdraw the guild from this guy. 682. Proceed. View venture report. Take. And I don't have enough ventures for that. Dang it, I didn't have enough time. Alagon Bronze, Alagon Silver. And then obviously I donate the materia. From there I will sell this one, I'll sell this one, I'll sell this and this. There we go. On behalf of the Shasenkai, Kinesi, I thank you for your support. I am pleased to inform that we have made great strides in our efforts to rebuild the Enclave. Fun fact, I am actually using the... Oh, wait. This updates the entire stage? Oh, that's some good progress. There's not much to do. There's a... Oh, and we're making good progress, but there's still stuff left to do. Owing to your many contributions, the yard has seen further development. I hit 2 milestones in one go. Araragi. During our briefing out of the stalls, I neglected to introduce myself properly. I'm Araragi, a papermaker by trade. 'Tis all I've ever known in my altogether too long life. Oh, the paper mill. Progress is being made at in fact a staggering pace. And that triggers the next milestone. I triggered like 3 milestones in one go. Ow! Like, seriously, how did I manage to pull forward that much in one go? There's Garlemald. Now to emerge from Train Town. Already done this dialogue, so I am gonna go ahead and get going on the unforeseen bargain.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
I'm guessing we'll be playing as Zero for this first part. Yep.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have
Well?
taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
And now we get to play as Reaper for a bit.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass. More of them.
Good old bloodbath.
Still more.
Okay then. Poke pillar. I will not be denied. Oh, you sure about that, buddy? Oh yeah, buddy. Not good at needing it. We need a backup.
I can't.
Uh-oh. I need backup. Oh, you were meant to fail that one.
How big must the gate be for their light to come through?
Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria
Memoria still
raged.
raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Gotcha. And now we can get back to our business.
This is one of Darrow's memories.
Get up! Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help.
Oh,
Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Let's do this.
Thank goodness we're not too late. Can you still fight? Press the attack!
Warming up!
My strength is spent.
No, it's not. You've got
I'll only
me.
get in your way.
Chin up! We'll get through this together!
Let's go. We are doing the damage. Stoke the towers.
Stay sharp! Watch out!
Everyone all right?
Not finished yet.
We must weather this together.
Vault down. Blink. I live, mother.
I will repay this debt.
He has. This guy takes even more damage now. Two mid. Know your place, trash.
This has gone on long enough. I will finish it. Now!
Let's buy her some time.
I'm doing the numbers. Big damage. Duty complete. Guessing this cutscene will be spoken, so I'm gonna go into this mode real quick.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Come on, let's get you to a mattress. For mercy, there appears to be to have been no casualties in Tertium or elsewhere. I've also received word that the transport arrived safely at Camp Broken Glass. They send their thanks to the woman in black. I'm fine. I just need rest. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Neelis has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. Can't help but wonder though, what possessed her to go and fight all these Voidsent on her own? Not that I know what the going rate for such things, but I doubt one boots would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Huh? Me? Oh, I'm just joking. Someone's been a bad Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? I had to make the joke. Imagine the chairman. Yep, never mind. Just joking, alright? Yep, that. In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. And I'll take another battle dance. Alfino! King of the mountain! As Alice said, many people owed Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battles to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. Will not soon be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone is gathered, we can take stock of the situation. That's been deployed. A present from Tataru. Apologies for the delay. I finished replenishing my ether. Mega. So glad am I to hear it. I must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of Voidsent en route to the Snowcroft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the Voidsent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how Alize, Kinesi, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been assessed, we cannot rest easy yet. For Voidsent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has been opened nearby. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. Seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis as you intend. What is the state of the Snowcroft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vitra is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join him in Cerulean engines? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me. A compulsion, a desire to act. That has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I don't understand it, but I wish to. And to that end, I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I would also like to join you in tracing the Void Scent to their origin. But that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the Void Scent are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. Flying due south. And look at that, there is everyone. I'm glad the engineer is safe. I'll never forgive myself if something had happened to him on our account. For the sake of our friends, I pray we succeed in our mission. The Void Gate is of course our main objective, but we should also find the useful salvage, then all the better. It's good to see you all safe and well. Craft stands ready, and I'm pleased to say, our engineer friend has worked tirelessly. His zeal a match for any of my alchemy. Vitras insisted on staying behind to guard the snowcraft. He's anxious to get up that mountain, and understandably so. Mammoth is an apt name for the craft. Its prodigious size made defending it difficult, but it came through unscathed. To have to go to such lengths to traverse a single mountain. People of this land do not have easy lives. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Varshawn's help, I managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me too. It'll be my pleasure to get you where you need to go. You are too kind. Thank you. Let us be on our way then, shall we? E così. Lapis Manalis.
Together then.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Victory will be ours!
If you insist.
Let's give it our all!
If you insist.
Right then. Right then. Right then. Right then.
If you insist.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Together
'Twould
then.
be a pleasure
If
as
you
always.
insist.
You know what? I'm gonna do this one with... I'm gonna see if I get a quick Q on Lapis Manalis. Never mind, there's not enough people waiting for it, I think. No, I'll just enter with NPCs and I'll take this party with me. Iltabod, Lapis Manalis. They weren't kidding that, a mammoth. Careful up there, you're not like to see much through the snow.
Out of my way!
There we go. Caladrius Maturus. Is it not we game? Hey, it's a griffin. Sloppy. I'm guessing this is just the boss first segment of it. Okay, now. In a sense. Hopefully that's the last of them. What? As far as the eye can see. Canis Lupinus.
mercy.
There we go. Barshan, pull. Visitant Blood God.
Out of my way!
I hate the dance you need to do to... Yo, is that Goobbles? Oh. Oh shit, Tank Buster.
You cannot spare!
Red puddle. A rumbling in the distance draws closer. Oh, stampede. More rumbling could be heard in the distance.
You cannot stop us!
Darkness, take you!
I don't think this equal really cares that you're the first brood.
You cannot stop us!
Vitra. Stampede. Hey, more materia. Up Tyrannus. Into a cave. Dicus Masorum. So this is Lepus Manalis.
That's far enough!
Come on.
No mercy!
The law. Manalis Ring of Aiming. Have you done for training, have you? Oh, some dated records. Assaults from outside tribes have markedly least of late. The Geraldines proved an especially barbarous form in our signs that ceaseless pillaging, no doubt an effort to hoard supplies in preparation for the coming winter. No longer able to tolerate the damages suffered by these incursions, the Senate issued an order for their king's assassination, and we Reapers were already asked to ready our blades. With three of our fellows into Galatea sent out to, under cover of night to infiltrate the enemy fortress. The mission was a great success, which soon put the enemy to rout. We have lore. Emperor Solus is convinced his Magitech will spark a revolution in warfare as we know it. And as he devotes further resources to its advancement, our art continued to fall out of favor. I fear the age of the Reaper has come to an end. After all our forebears had sacrificed for the good of the Empire, the blood spilled, the lives lost. They would dare deem as relics of a bygone era. Indeed, they leave the future lives with their Reaper battle armor. Aspirants are reminded not to approach the figures of the Pale Harvest without express permission. They should be treated with no less reverence than Galatea herself, and are hardly less dangerous. Only those who have successfully forged the path of an avatar may spar with the Galatea Parva. They will serve to refine one's use of invocations and tactical coordination. The Galatea Magna, however, is reserved for those who are able to serve as hosts to their avatar. This miraculous mannequin is designed to push a Reaper to their limits, if not beyond them. Learn to walk in death's shadow and you shall know no fear.
Down with you!
Letting you aside.
You cannot stop us!
Out of my way!
Judging by the notes, I'm guessing over there we'll find the Galatea Magna. Last choker of aiming. Maintenance of the Galatea must be handled with the utmost care. Delicate art of their making has long since been lost, making repairs difficult and reproduction all but impossible. The knowledge was kept secret, passed down to those who would inherit the position of Master Dollmaker. That is, until one man chose to break with tradition. He claimed to be leaving on a journey in pursuit of unparalleled beauty, but we never learned the truth of it. Only one thing is certain, the art of our forebears left with him. I knew it. Commencing basic training regimen. Your time to completion will be recorded.
No mercy!
Tenebrism. Glassy-eyed. F. Remain calm and collected, no matter your circumstances.
I am of the first crew.
Come on. Come on now.
This will hurt. Out of my way. I am of the first crew.
I've exhausted all the battle lines then. Note, I am saving this. Regiment complete and equal to Drusilla. Extraordinary. Vicus Missorum. Yep, into the hole. Pons Manalis. Let's crab.
Out of my way.
Give me that.
Will hurt.
It will hurt. It always will. In case you're wondering, yes, we are over time, but I am not ending the stream in the middle of a dungeon.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
I'm gonna eat. I sense she is close.
Far enough.
Come on. Come on, Varshan. Surely you have mitigations. Okay, everything's off cooldown, which is good because it's boss fight time. There's the rift.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
If Kanyatso wishes to fight, then Kanyatso can have his fight. En garde.
I've been waiting so long Don't disappoint. Brace yourselves. I bring my all to bear.
An antediluvian. Oh great, I'm getting hit with Dropsy.
Great deep of blackest terror! You really must try harder! Battles are so wetly advertised!
You love your puns, aren't you? Don't you? A fearsome flotsam.
I am of the first few!
Or is it actually Jetsam? Yummy.
No more games! Be swallowed by the tide! What? That's not right!
I have dealt with tougher enemies than you.
How do you like this?
How do you like them apples?
Out of my way!
That's far enough.
Good, good. A fitting flow. Why are you still alive?
Done. Kanyatsu is defeated and deleted. Now to use Memoria. 0. The stage is yours.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo.
Where is Ashdaya?
A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. You... What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him.
We've moved the anti-magic from the
Paraproto is rating for the party of 3. They were last seen playing Star Wars Zero Company.
Hi, thank you for the raid.
No, wait, where is she? Where is
I'm
my
Mecha
sister?
12, also known as Connor, and we are playing Final Fantasy 14.
I go to join
I've been doing that for a few hours. Doing it for a few hours, and I'm already over time, so yeah. I'm gonna go to bed soon. Good catch. The rift collapsed. That was Ashtaya's.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
Tried to stick it into a vessel.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
Dragon song motif? Ah, that's good. Honestly, same.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more Voidsent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just think about talking to Yoshida. I'm tired. So we've discovered the source of the Voidsent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alag, Emperor Zand created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need but have the requisite amount of ether, such as harbored by a great worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Kinesi's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Ashdaya's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate. It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ashdaya vanished into the void. And while our overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Kanasho's part in it that he had finished? I think that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Because, as you could tell from the clock, it's late. I'm tired, and I want to go to bed. Let's raid out to someone, shall we? Sending you all over to App, who is playing New Vegas. That's Vegas, baby. Good night. Why does it